All right there. Brother Jerry, man, look here. I want to thank you again for trusting BSBV Protection Academy for all your protection needs, man. So this is day 2, man. We ready to rock and roll, okay? I appreciate your patience, man, but you know what? You are a stellar client, man, and I know that you're going to do well in being a very responsible handgun owner, all right? That's good. So today's class, we're going to consist of a couple of components that we're going to work on today. All right, we're going to go over the basic rules of firearm safety, of handgun safety, okay? We're going to break down each component of your firearm, all right? You have chosen a very, very, very nice Glock 19 military grade 9mm, man. That's a very excellent choice, brother. Excellent choice, man. So we're going to break this weapon down and everything. We're going to explain to you the components of this weapon, and also we're going to move to our basic fundamentals of firearm marksmanship, okay? We're going to be working on your stance, your grip, your aim, your sight picture, your breathing control, trigger control, and your follow through, okay? Then after that, we're going to be doing range procedures, okay? Because we're going to prepare to go to the range. So just go along, follow along with me, man. We're going to get you through this class, and you're going to be A1, ready to go. All right, give him some love, man. Let's do it. So when we're talking about the 3 fundamental rules of handgun safety, all right, I want you to understand is that you will always treat this firearm as if it is loaded at all times. Okay, you're going to treat this firearm as if it was loaded at all times. Always keep your finger off that trigger until you are ready to shoot. Okay? Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Always keep this gun unloaded until you're ready to use it. Okay? And then always keep the gun pointed in a safe direction. All right? Safety, safety, safety. I cannot stress safety enough. Okay? All right. Some additional rules what we're going to be looking at is never point this firearm at anything or anyone you are not willing to destroy. All right? Be sure of your target, what's around your target, and what's beyond your target. Remember, you are responsible for every round that comes out of this firearm and its final resting place. So, before you fire off this round, this firearm, you need to know what's in front of your target, what's around your target, and what's behind your target. Okay? Because wherever that bullet touches, wherever that bullet final resting place is, that's yours. Okay? If it's an innocent person, that's your case. If it's property damage to it, that's your financial responsibility. Okay? All right. So, and we're going to always, when we shooting recreationally, we will always wear safety equipment. Eyeglasses, like you have one right now, and ear protection. All right? Always wear that. That's fine. Yeah, that is considered eye protection. You're good with those. All right? So, when we talk about firearm, man, look here. There's 2 general causes of accidents with firearms. All right? That's ignorance and carelessness. Okay? And neither one of them is a defense in law. Ignorance is not a defense. All right? You cannot say, well, I didn't know. All right? And think that that's going to be sufficient or okay. It's not going to be okay. So it's your responsibility to know the law. It's your responsibility to be trained and know this firearm and how to properly operate it. It's your responsibility on how to properly store it, okay? That unauthorized people don't get it, all right? So ignorance is not a defense, okay? All right, man. So there are basically 2 types of firearms, all right? You have the revolver and you have the semi-automatic, all right? We are dealing with the semi-automatic right here. As you can see, the firearm is unloaded. Go ahead and inspect it. All right, unloaded? Unloaded. Excellent. Okay, so, all right, this is your semi-automatic right here, all right? This is your Glock 19 9mm, all right? Now, what you want to look at when you're looking at this firearm, it has components, all right, that you got to understand. It has a frame. Here, you hold it. It has a frame, it has an action, and it has a barrel, okay? A frame, an action, and a barrel. Let me go to some of these things with the semi-automatic. That's what we're talking about right now. Okay, so the semi-automatic has one chamber and it fires one shot upon the trigger pull at a time. All right. Many of the customized features is one of the self-defense calibers, and it increases the ammunition capacity. All right, and the speed of the follow-up. Basically, it's called a semi-automatic. Number one, because you don't have to recock it to shoot the next round.
Right.
Okay, you can just pull the trigger. All right. This weapon can be fired in a single action or double action stage. Single action is when you have to physically pull the hammer back in order to shoot the firearm. Okay. A double action is you only have to just pull the trigger. All right, and the hammer automatically goes back and goes back forward. Okay. All right. That is a striker fire firearm right there. All right. So you can hit pretty much the pin will strike anywhere on the ammunition, all right, to set it off. All right, so that's very good. Again, let's talk about the components of this firearm. All right, the components of this firearm, you're looking at the frame, you're looking at the action, and you're looking at the barrel. Okay, the frame is the backbone of that firearm. All right, we're going to show you pictures, and I'm going to have you demonstrate portions or part of the frame, action, and the barrel. Okay, so any part that attached to it is solid, don't move. The frame doesn't move. Okay, the action group is the group of the parts that moves. Okay, anything that moves, you're firing and unloading the firearm. Anything that moves in this firearm is considered to be part of that action group. Okay, and the barrel is that tube that which the bullet comes out of. I mean, that's just that simple. So we're going to break this weapon down and we're going to look behind it, okay? So, again, I just told you that it could be fired in a double or single action.
Right.
All right? And as you can see right there, I just told you the trigger forms a single action, releasing the hammer when the slide must be pulled back or racked in which the hammer is cocked. So, only thing that's saying is this. Let me clear my weapon right here. Okay? I'm going to clear this. Okay. Go ahead and inspect that, please. Make sure that it's clear. It's clear? Okay, good. Okay, so what you're looking at right here.
That's how you inspect it, right?
Yeah. You look down off in it right here, and if you wanted to put your finger in it to see what the chamber, empty, no bullet in the chamber, you can do that as well. But yes, you look here, you look through the magazine well to make sure that there's no magazine and there's nothing large in there, okay? And you look down the barrel to make sure that there's nothing down the barrel, okay? Once you've done that, and you always inspect it with the slide pulled back.
Right.
Okay? All right. So, you're good. So, now, what we're looking at is this right here, okay? Single fire. Single fire is that, you must cock it, the hammer will fall in order for you to pull the trigger, okay? Bam, all right? Double action will be, only thing I have to do is pull the trigger and you're going to hear the hammer fall. You see that? So, and to know where your reset button is, while you hold the trigger down, if you pull the slide back again or cock it, and then slowly release it, you'll hear a metallic click sound. Listen. All right. This one has a little bit longer of a reset button, so that's how you hear it right there. Okay. So hold it and listen. All right, and that's where you wanted it. All right. So matter of fact, I want you to try that real quick. I want you to go ahead and just cock your what we call cock or rack, pull your slide to the rear. Okay, good. Now I want you to point the weapon in a safe direction. Now I want you to pull the trigger slowly and keep the trigger pulled. Good. You're holding it. Good. Now that's your single action. Okay. You racked it, hammer went in position, and you fired it.
Right.
Okay. Now, this can also be fired in a double action, okay? Where it is, before you do it, while you're holding the trigger, go ahead and rack it again. Good. Now I want you to slowly release the trigger until you hear the metallic sound.
Release
The click, yeah, slowly. Right there. That's a beautiful reset. That's beautiful.
That was a quick one.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That means that your trigger don't have to come all the way back to the front before it's ready to shoot again.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see it 1 second for me, please. Good, that was wonderful, man. I love it. Yes. Yeah, not bad. About a fourth of an inch reset. Okay, that's real good. That's real good. All right. So now what I want you to do is this right here. Let's talk about the frame. Right.
Okay.
When you're holding your weapon, right? Remember, we said that everything that doesn't move is considered to be the frame of the weapon.
Right.
Okay. Everything that don't move is considered to be the frame of the weapon. So when you look at this right here, all of the baseline of this weapon,
That's the frame.
that's the frame.
Okay.
All right. Anything that doesn't move is the frame. So